Hey Jasmine. Yeah, I like your images. Yeah, I'm really glad you chose this one. It's really pretty cool. So in terms of the some of the sizes, I went and looked at the one dragonfly, and they might be a little bit on the small side. Since we're going to be putting all of these images into a 300 dpi Photoshop document, so you might want to look around for some higher resolution images next week before you start, because we're going to be masking out the backgrounds, and that actually takes a considerable amount of time. Yeah, I just looked at one of these, and they just don't look like they're high quality enough. Yeah, I mean, they look great on the screen, but you probably read that part in this week's lesson that something that looks good on the screen isn't high enough quality to to work in a 300 dpi document. So I did post a little video about how to use Google image search. So I'm just going to show you really quickly here. So I'm in Google, and I put dragonfly because that's one image. So if you click images here, and then you're going to see all these different wings, but then there's a few ways to really get a high, quality. If you go to more, I'm sorry, just a second. If you go to settings, you can search all different kinds that you can use an advanced search. You can search help. You can do all kinds of things. But if you go to tools, and check out some of these the safe search, some of these other ones, because they really help you utilize Google better. So what I like to do is I'll go to tools, and then I'll do size. So again, you can do larger than, and I would go larger than this. I'd even go larger than 2 megapixels. So if you go here like this, it's going to update all these wings to, or to dragonfly to something that's, and here's this one. So this one's pretty big, and the good thing too is you can mouse over, and you can see that this is 1900 pixels. So that's that's a pretty decent size. So if I mouse over this one's 1800. So these are pretty good sizes. You can even go higher and see. I mean, I would even go higher to see if there's anything. Even go higher than 4 megapixels. And then you're going to just get really nice resolution that's going to, look really good when, to print it out like something like this. You can see this is 2400 pixels by 1800 pixels. So to compare it with the size of this one, for example, so if I right click on this and I say open image in new tab, it's going to show me this, and it's going to show me the pixels. This one's not too bad, but when you download the image itself, you can look at the pixels. So you can right click and say save image as, and then it's going to put it in downloads. And then so then I looked in my downloads. That's what I just downloaded from the site. And then I went in Mac. It's like Command I, and this dimensions, it's only 700 pixels. So you might be better off getting a little bit higher resolution images. And you can see it's really not that hard to. I mean, you can even go like this too. You can even go right click and say search Google for image. And then you can look at this one, and again, this is pretty small, so you can look and see if there's any that are higher down here, but I would probably just look for a little bit higher of an image. Anyway, I'm going on too long. So anyway, I like your images. I just think the size might be a little bit small, so you may want to look for some more before Wednesday for the final posting, because there is a little bit of a point deduction because they're just not going to be high enough quality. Yeah, just let me know if you have any questions. Okay.